Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here. So I think this is quite a vital update for you folks. You do need to know it because it is something that's currently happening. Now, I've avoided this video at all possible costs, but it has been 9 days now, and it's 9 days too much in my opinion. It shouldn't take this long to merge or move to another chain. I've spoken to multiple people. It's pretty much instant. Now, as you can see, we've removed both Savethemoon and LUNACLASSIC token, and this is because we don't actually list any tokens or coin projects on this website anymore, and this is just due to the massive amount of scamming attempts there are out there. People just can't control themselves, and it puts so many users at risk. Now, if you don't know this, the last tweet that came out of Savethemoon was on the 1st of August, okay? This is what they tweeted out. "Thank you, Moonatics, for patiently waiting for our BSC migration. We've been hard at work and the work is almost done." And they're saying about the amount that they've burned, and they're saying about lowering the gas and protocols on BSC. Expect more burns. Now, I'm getting worried, and I'm doing this video because everybody else is saying the exact same thing. I've got people in my group that are very upset that they've just gone silent and there's just nothing coming out of them. Now, as far as we're aware, their Telegram's just filled up with bots, and like I said, 9 days, 10 days tomorrow. It's just 10 days too much, and my advice is to you all, treat this as a severe warning, because it just goes to show how quickly any of these projects can pull the rug if it's devised around buying to get an outcome. Now, everything needs utility, and a lot of people know this. They know this because of what's happening with LUNACLASSIC at the moment. But say we had a huge FOMO buying event, what's the price going to do? It's going to shoot up. And it's like, everybody knows that anything that shoots directly upwards it's not good. It's not setting any lines of support. It's not setting a floor at any point, and it's just unhealthy to see any chart do that. It's actually not normal to see a chart go directly upwards. And this is not to say that we shun any of these projects, because we don't. We're just covering our own backside, so to speak. Now, if you go to the top burners, you'll see that both of those coins are still in the list, and I mean, Savethemoon's lucky they're in the list, because yeah, in my opinion, they're putting a lot of their users at risk right now and creating a lot of undoubt uncertainty in their own project. And is it a rug pull? And it's really not good. But what I want to move on to is these two burners here, and then we've got Visual down here as well. Now, both of these two here burn in HCC's name. They burn for our community. They do it because we inspired them, and they're both burning their staked rewards, okay? And these are rewards they're locked into from prior to the capitulation event, and they can't I don't think they might be able to undelegate them, but if they do that, they won't be able to redelegate them, or I don't think they can redelegate or anything like that. So they're kind of stuck in limbo themselves, and they're both burning for us. And it's just these small individuals are actually holding 10th and 9th position in the top burners list, and we're so community involved. Wouldn't you say that we can't, like, other communities are just, they lack that community involvement. They lack the people that go around and really find out what's going on with the community, what they want, and making sure that it's all heard and people get their point across, and you're not just shut out and it turns into one big dictatorship, and you do have a say in everything, and you do hear about everything that's going on. And there's a lot of stuff surrounding these scam accounts with these crazy wallets that they can put coins in your wallet, and then somehow they can do some crazy stuff. And my advice is to you folks, if you're ever worried about a scam, or you're worried about getting scammed, or you're not too sure about a project, you can always come and contact us in the Telegram groups. We're so community involved. I a community member myself. I'm here. I started this not for money. I didn't start this to gain glory or gain fame, and I'm not self-obsessed, and I just want to do the best that I can for the community, and that's why I made both the channel and Node. And the steering group's 51 members strong, I think, now, and they are coming up with some awesome stuff for the Node. They're sorting out the commission rates, they're figuring out how much we need to have staked with us, and it's totally being professionally run by the community. Now, this steering group has 2 chairmen that are being anointed, and one is to do all of our internal proposals, and we have our own internal governance system that's being built pretty much out as a website that we can all use, and only us folks can use, to do internal voting to make sure that the Node is fully 100% always guided by the community members. I can't even vote myself in anything. I just play out and pretty much do what their proposals say. I make it all happen. I act as sole treasurer, but other than that, it's 100% community led. And feel free to head over to our Telegram groups and get involved in that if you want to be part of something bigger, and be part of this amazing future that we've been handed in crypto and LUNACLASSIC, and just help all of the people around you. And there's so many people I see, how can I help, and there's so many ways, and just supporting initiatives is really good. But going back to the LUNCPenguin's website and the warning, and we don't put this out there lightly, folks, there are probably at least 30-40 coins that have contacted us and pretty much demanded that they get on here and that we publicize them and we show them attention, and we're just not doing that anymore. Okay, we're solely here to support projects that support the chain, and they're not taking money from people and stuff like that. And you folks always know how I believe in community cost-free burning and having these initiatives that are sustainable and can work. And yeah, so really just sort of now talking about validators and the V21 update and the fact that they can update now, and a lot of people are like, well, how many have updated? And we just don't have that kind of details available at the moment. I'm working on it, but I've spoken to Vegas, and it seems like the big rally's going to be happening tomorrow, and we should start to see this transition period take place, and from that everything will just fall into alignment. It will be like playing snooker and going ball to ball to ball to ball without missing one shot out of the pocket. It's just everything we've worked for, everything from the beginning of this, just under 3 months ago, or maybe 3 months ago now. If we said to you back then, in August, the governance is going to get restored, validators are going to support terror rebels, and we're going to get staking back and everything like that, you would have laughed. You'd have been like, that's a dream, that's never going to happen. And people need to understand how far we've come, and to have patience at these transition periods, and understand that our time will come. The price increases will come, and we're a well built out chain. We're not a meme coin. We're not some highly expensive gas fees, and it's a well built out system with a governance, a staking system, the ability to stake NFTs. And believe me, now I'm working with Vegas, the owner of LunaPunks, and a couple of other people, and we're going to be getting that staking feature brought back. If we're able to bring it back, it will be coming back. If it was there before, it will be coming back. And then we're also going to be working to try and get OpenSea to accept LUNACLASSIC as a currency on there. They have ApeCoin on there. It's a total meme coin attached to a metaverse that doesn't exist, and we deserve a place on there, in my opinion. We're cheap on fees, we're really fast and responsive, and it would bring a whole new world to OpenSea. Completely and utterly a whole new world to them. More customers, more NFT artists, and paying with Lunk would bring so much utility to the blockchain itself as well. So I think it's a win-win-win-win-win in my opinion. No one loses out on that. Everybody wins. And the amount of good traction it would bring someone like OpenSea would just be awesome. So if BAY Seed Club can do it, we can do it. It's as simple as that. So folks, I hope you got some really good information from this video. I know it's a bit sad about the Savethemoon thing, but we've learned And we did know this beforehand, not to mess around with these kind of coins. The gains are just not worth it in most of the time. So yeah, it's not financial advice, folks. It's never financial advice. This is my own views, my own opinions, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.